Alright, sports fanatic, this is the last week of the NFL regular season, then it's the playoffs. With Super Wild Card Weekend starting next week, let's jump right into last regular season power rankings. Let's go. Number 10, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Doug Peterson got this team rolling at the right time. This is not the same old Jags team we're used to. Duval is here and they are real. They stomped the mud hole in the Texans as they should, and are primed to win the South. Even though they are 8-8, they are winners of 4 of the last 5, and Trevor Lawrence playing like a top 5 quarterback right now. They are dangerous. At number 9, we got my New York Giants. If my voice sounds fucked up, it's because I was at the game screaming. New York Giants clinched a playoff spot and are locked in the 6th seed. They did what they were supposed to do and put a nail in the coffin of the Colts and just Saturday coaching career. A tough November, but they righted their wrongs, winning the games they had to and clinched the spot in the playoffs. They aren't steaming hot, but lukewarm and getting healthy. They're dangerous. New York Giants at 9. Number 8, we got the Minnesota Vikings. Even though they have the 5th best record in NFL at 12-4, this team is just too inconsistent. They will barely win, like last week against my Giants with the 61-yard field goal, and when they lose, they absolutely get destroyed. Packers smacked them in the mouth to beat them 41-17. How good Kirk Cousins has been this year. He's been a Pro Bowler. He's still Kirk, and he will give you the game. Vikings can be beat by anyone. Vikings at 8. At number 7, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers, winners of 4 straight, have put themselves in a position to keep the 5th seed in the AFC if they could beat the Broncos this weekend. Herbert playing like a true MVP right now, and the defense finally came to play on Sunday against the at-home Rams. They turned the season around in the past month, but I still don't trust the coaching staff or that defense. Number 6, staying still, is the Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys handled the business against the Titans like they were supposed to. Cowboys, with some help, can lock up the number 1 seed in the NFC. If they choose to play hard against the Commanders at 4:25 on Sunday, Dak has been suspect this year with a pretty high number of interceptions, no doubt about that. And my big question is, can he beat a good team in 2 weeks when it matters? At number 5, we got the Buffalo Bills. First and foremost, prayers up to DAMAR HAMLIN. A scary scene on Monday night. Bills have been hit with some of the most gruesome injuries I have seen in one season. I moved them down to 5 because before the injury, it looked like the Bengals was going to take it to them. We will never know what the outcome would have been, but I can only go off what was happening until the game was postponed. Before we got the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes will be the MVP this season after Hurts got injured. They played a tough game against the reeling Denver Broncos, but they still sit atop of the AFC with 1 game left, and unless things change with the Bills, they will get the first round bye. I put them at 4 because they lost to the other 2 top teams in the AFC, and the Bills and the Bengals, but it's the Chiefs and Mahomes, and they could easily be back in the Super Bowl. Number 3, I got the Philadelphia Eagles. I gave the Eagles a pass and kept them at my number 1 spot last week, but I can't keep them there this week. They were absolute dog shit against a bad Saints team. With everything to play for and number 1 seed on the line, they laid down and rolled over. Eagles should be ashamed that they lost to the Saints. They let Taysom Hill and Andy Dalton beat them and give them their 3rd loss. They should really be at number 4, but with Hurts being injured, I'll spare them. Eagles at 3. Moving up 1 spot is Cincinnati Bengals. Again, prayers up to Hamlin. But how the Bengals were playing on Monday night, they looked really good in the big game. Burrow scored on the opening drive, and we're driving on 2nd possession, and look to score again. The Bengals on a 7-game winning streak, and we're looking to make it 8. Bengals are hot. One of the scariest teams to play in January. I got them in my number 2 team in the NFL right now. Bengals at 2. Number 1 team in my power rankings, San Francisco 49ers. This was a game the Niners needed. Can Purdy bring back a team when they were down? And he did just that. Led the team down to a comeback victory to eventually win in overtime. These games can get ugly even if you play a bad team. Niners defense gave up 500 yards, but they came up with the interception when they needed to seal the game. Niners, to me, have the best team right now and are healthy and will give any team hell in January and can easily make the Super Bowl. They match up perfectly with the Eagles, with the Cowboys, with any team in the NFC and AFC. I got San Francisco 49ers as my number 1 team in the NFL. Okay, this is my top 10 teams in my power rankings. Comment down below. Tell me who I missed, where your favorite team is positioned. Should the Steelers been in there? Should the Packers be in there? They're hot right now. Can they make the playoffs? Last week of the NFL season right here. This is going to be a great one. Like always, comment and subscribe. This is Talking Sports. I'm out. Peace.